Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 4 of my Advent Calendar reviews. Today we're reviewing Transformers Studio Series 86 Arcee. Arcee here was a figure I got, back in February for Valentine's Day because Arcee was on a really deep discount and I was able to get her for $5. We had free shipping because we were Walmart members. So yeah, Arcee I bought for $5 on deep discount. Which, with the retail price being $25, yeah, that's a whole $20 off. Now, obviously, getting Arcee for the much cheaper price of $5 is definitely going to affect my thoughts on this figure. So I'm just going to get that out of the way now. Because obviously, I got my money's worth here. Arcee here, though, feels wonderful. I love the shade of pink they went with, along with how the pink works well with the white. The white doesn't look terrible on it. The gray looks perfectly fine on the pink. And the colors just work out really well. The red Autobot logo looks lovely on the alt mode. So yeah, Arcee feels great. The plastic feels nice and durable. I shake this, nothing's coming off. Nice, tight, consistent. The inside of the alt mode has some seating, some control panel detail. Little hair right there. There you go. The inside of the seat, or the inside, has some lovely sculpted work in there. We have some grooves on the seats, a steering wheel. I think that's a steering wheel at least. Some sort of control board. Some console detail. Not sure what that is. Like a radio maybe? I'm not sure. We have this lovely translucent, like very light shade of blue kinda, used for this window here, which looks nice. Back end of the car has these rear end lights, which look great. Front end has no headlights, so not much to say there. The wheels are pinned on right here and here, while inside it's on this little clip system. The wheels have these little hollow spots between them, which honestly don't look bad at all. I like them. So yeah, the underside, a little kibble heavy, but Arcee fits in this alt mode nicely. Everything here feels nice, compact, and concise. So yeah. With that being said, let's get into size compare. Oh wait, no, can't do size comparisons just yet. We have weapon storage. Arcee's blaster fits in this little slot right here. This little white piece in here with the T-shaped gap can fit the handle right here. Squeeze, or to grab the gun, just put it there, push in slightly, and stays in wonderfully. And this does not affect the clearance of the alt mode in the slightest, as the wheels touch the ground flawlessly. Which means Arcee, well, there you go. I'd say Arcee rolls nicely because of this. So, now, back to what I was going to say, size comparisons. As there's not much else to say about Arcee's alt mode, she is like a Cybertronian racer, maybe? Actually, I'm not too sure. But yeah, size comparisons. Core class, Spike Witwicky. Or 86 Spike, 86 Bumblebee. That's Deluxe class. Deluxe class Blur. Sorry for the abrupt pause. I had to go make an ice cream sandwich for my little sister. We don't have any of the chocolate graham crackers, so we just use a normal graham cracker and got some vanilla. She is currently enjoying it in her room watching Preston Plays. So yeah, that's not why you're here, though. You're here for the figures! So let's get back into that. We're going to switch these two little goobers out for Voyager class Ratchet, which looks lovely as ever. Switch Blur out, move Ratchet and Arcee down just a touch. Bring in Leader class Springer. Actually, we'll switch Ratchet out too for size comparison. And finally, switch out Springer for 86 Leader class Grimlock. And that is that. Got you by the head, buddy. Whoop! Alright. So, What's next? The transformation. That's what's next. So first thing you want to do, remove the blaster, put it off to the side for now, and then come down to the underside and pull down the legs. Straighten them out, rotate the waist, straighten out the rest of the legs, flip the foot down and get that straight. And this is an unofficial girl walk. Because why not? Let's balance it out just a touch, there we go. Hello, Arcee. Alright, next thing you want to do, you want to come to the back end right here, push up, collapse that piece, flip these inward just like so, push in, grab the components right here, you want to push that in, move the forearms and shoulders and all the pizzazz down, collapse, bring the system all the way around, collapse like so, collapse the rest of this torso right here, bring in the rest of the front chest, straighten everything out, make sure everything's nice and compact. The backpack should look like this by the end, you know, nice and solid, nice and firm. And Arcee, just give her little pea shooter, or I guess it's not really little, pretty big gun actually. But yeah, with that being said, there is Arcee. So next thing I'm going to do, get the others transformed, go over her robot mode, articulation, and whatever else comes next. See you all in a few minutes. Goodbye. Alrighty, got the other guys transformed. So yeah, let's go ahead and go into Arcee. Arcee here has this very Princess Leia looking head with the big old hair bun sticking out to the side. This very round kind of forehead with a bit of a helmet crest here, along with a bunch of lovely sculpting work, along with a bunch of lining detail along the sides of these big old hair bun looking parts. On the back we have some clear attachment lines from when you put the two pieces together for the head. The face looks lovely, uses this lovely shade of pink that is also used, actually, this shade of pink is exclusive to the face. I also love the nice blue eyes, but the red for the lipstick. It's nice. Or is it lipstick? Just lips? The one downside is this head looks very dead, kinda. You know, it's a very lifeless looking face to me. It looks good. I'll give him that. It looks like Arcee, but it's just very emotionless kind of face. Bothers me a little bit, I won't lie. That's alright though. We have an Autobot logo on the chest, along with let's see, what else do we got? Oh, right. Man, I'm sorry, it's late. We have a bunch. Oh no! Wow, I'm really losing it. I'm sorry, guys. What I'm trying to say is this is the front of the alt mode right here. Folds down, becomes the chest. We have an Autobot logo right here on the top. We have the two pieces, the white piece and I almost said purple. The pink piece right here goes together just like that, and bam, forms that. The arms look lovely, quite skinny for Arcee. Hands are rather large for the rest of the arm. It's large proportionally. Not proportionally. Well, compared to the rest of the arm, the hands are pretty big, I won't lie. The sculpt work on here, though, is lovely. And I love the shade of pink that they used to paint on the forearms. Matches the plastic pretty well, just slightly darker. Let's see, we have two shades of pink going for the arm. We have this darker shade and this more bubblegum kind of pink, used for the bicep. The arms are not pinned in, instead using a similar ratchet system to what Cup has going for his arms. So, yeah, you could just remove it as such. And you have some tiny teeth. Oh, don't focus on the Grinch. Focus on the figure. You have some tiny teeth on that arm. That gives it a very, very slight ratchet joint in there. I'm going to put the pistol off to the side for a little bit. The figure's midsection has this beautiful sculpt work, along with it being painted gray. This very light shaded gray. Same paint, or same shade of gray that's used on the feet and this back piece right here. So yeah, The upper section of this piece is white, while the underside is pink. So yeah, if you chip away the gray paint here and here, or if you remove it for customization, just heads up, this piece is all pink, and this piece right here is all white. The midsection, though, is lovely. I love all the sculpting work, all the little button detail. It's nice. The legs have holes in them to help place the blaster, or the pistol, just like that. So yeah, you have some pistol action, If you want a gunslinger, Arcee, you can get that. So yeah, Arcee looks wonderful. Figure feels great. Honestly, I would not mind paying retail for this. This honestly looks great. I have no issues with the figure besides the face just looking a little lifeless. So yeah, that leaves... Oh, right, almost forgot. Let's go over the blaster just a moment. This is the only accessory Arcee comes with, and honestly, it is beautifully sculpted. I love all the detail here. We have the trigger, we have the handle, we have... I'm assuming this is where the magazine goes into, or maybe these connection tabs are supposed to be where the magazine goes through. Kind of like a crossbow kind of system. Or, not like a crossbow. My goodness. Kind of like a weird system, though, You remove the mag, then put it in, bam, just like so. Don't really matter. But yeah, I say the sculpt work on this gun is beautiful. For example, if we give it to a character like Bumblebee, fits in normal figure's hands as well. So yeah. Now, with that being said, time for the articulation. Arcee's head can look up that far, down that far, tilt side to side that far, full 360 at the head. Arms go up that far, down that far, back that far, up that far, forward that far, 360 rotation at the bicep. Elbow bends quite a bit past 90, so that's great. There's a waist rotation, like so. It will collide with this a bit, so utilize the unintentional ab crunch that you get with this figure due to the transformation hinges to get some more movement out of that. Legs can go forward that far, back that far. If you want, let's see, can we remove parts of the backpack? Yeah, we can remove this entire piece right here. Oh, popped off a bit of our... Wow. This figure is falling apart! Nah. See, that's only because I'm being a little too rough with it. Let's collapse everything back together, like so. You can remove this whole piece because it's on a friction peg that's right here. So you can pull that out, like so. And you can get the legs to go back that far if you remove this piece. That also frees up your waist rotation a lot more. Legs can go out that far, so you cannot get the splits out of Arcee, unfortunately. So that is some limited articulation right there. 360 right at the knee joint. Or not the knee joint, but a little bit up above the knee. Legs can bend that far back without the backpack piece. But with the backpack piece, actually let's put that back in too before I forget to. Because Lord knows I will. There you go. With the backpack piece, legs, 1 second, everything's lined up, can still bend pretty deeply. So yeah, maximum ankles, a little bit past maximum actually. Heels go back, or the foot goes back that far and forward that far on this hinge. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into size comparisons. And after that, final thoughts. We'll start with biggest, then the smallest. So, Leader Class Grimlock. Leader Class Springer. Voyager Class Ratchet. Deluxe Class Blur. Deluxe Class Bumblebee. And finally, Core Class Spike. Oh. So yeah, there's your size comparisons with members of the 86 cast. So let's just yoink, yoink, whoop. Now, back to the figure. Should you get this figure? If you can find them for a good price, or heck, even retail, sure. Honestly, the only flaw is the figure has a bit of a backpack and the face is a little lifeless. But besides that, this figure is pretty much perfect. I have no complaints with Arcee here. She feels great. She's solid. Nothing is going out of place, as you can see. Look at that. It's all just staying there. Nice and solid. You know, Arcee only comes with one accessory, but that's fine. Honestly, Arcee still feels like a wonderful figure. I obviously got my money's worth. I got Arcee for $5, as I mentioned earlier. But even if I didn't get Arcee for $5, if I paid $25 for Arcee, I'd be pleasantly surprised still. Arcee feels worth that money. Arcee was definitely worth the $5 I got her for. Absolute steal, by the way. So yeah, with that all being said, should you get Arcee? Sure. If you're looking to fill out your 86 shelf or just get some more characters to fill in that collection, not just 86, but your Transformers collection as a whole, go ahead, shoot for this figure. It's nice, it's well articulated, it's sturdy, though QC could vary. I just might have gone really lucky with my copy. So yeah, be aware, QC is always something that changes among figures. So yeah, with that all being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Hope you enjoyed tomorrow's video. I'll be gone, but I already have a video made and game set to premiere tomorrow for you guys. Or not tomorrow, on the 5th. Because I'm getting my teeth pulled tomorrow, or today. I'm recording this on the 3rd. I'm getting my teeth removed tomorrow, which would be the 4th, Thursday. Because my appointment was moved up a day. Moved up a day. Someone canceled. So yeah. I don't know why I'm telling you guys all this. You're probably already gone. Either way, if you all enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever. I'm just happy you all are even watching. So thank you for your time and take care, everyone. See you all for day 6. And yeah, that's about it. Love you guys. Take care. Don't lose your minds.